What's going on? This is John Fierce, Kevin Caliber. How are we doing, sir?
What's up? Doing great.
And where are we?
We're out here at Contamination 2016 in Fenton, Missouri.
The return of Contamination. Check it out, guys.
Right.
Official shirt. Kevin, it's an honor and a pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah, me too.
First question: How have you been enjoying the convention? And what about conventions makes you come out?
Oh, it's great because I'm genuinely a fanboy. That's what got me into the industry. I love film. I love everything about it. And whenever you look around, I mean, these are icons that I grew up watching. All sorts of stuff. It's the pop culture that you can literally touch. It's just amazing.
So you know Dave Dyer's doing something right when even the celebrities come and go, oh my gosh, and like his eyes pop because like you got Leslie Easterbrook over there, Police Academy woman.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm sitting 6 feet from Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Come on now. Like, I was a big wrestling fan.
Second question, out of all your projects, what would be like a top favorite and what got you into the business? Like what was driving you?
Well, it's always just been trying to live the dream, just to have fun doing it. And then whenever I started getting into the comic stuff, it was just unbelievable. The first one that I did, yes for one, I'll get to the one.
Yes, because we were talking about this yesterday.
There was a little bit of the build up to get to the one.
Yes.
The first time being a Spartan in 300 and just throwing down like that,
nice.
Which then led to my first time being on a Marvel set. I was in Thor, and then right after that it was Captain America, then it was Ninja Turtles, and in all those roles I'm getting to do the stunts, I'm doing the fighting, I'm doing the shooting. I mean, it's just we're living this stuff. And
now you're even more of a hero because my best friend Eric and me, ever since childhood, we have been the biggest Ninja Turtle fans. I didn't know you were in that.
Absolutely.
Man. That's amazing.
I'll tell you what.
You gotta tell me that.
I shot at him, but spoiler alert, I think I missed. So,
did you play like a Foot Clan?
It was a Foot Clan.
That's amazing.
And a couple specialty scenes. It was phenomenal. Live fire. I mean, they do it right. When you're on a Michael Bay production, they do not hold back. It was as big as you could possibly get. So it's literally like the 8-year-old me would think that I'm so cool.
Yeah.
And then it all built up to the special one that I got to do was whenever I got to the first time don the super suit.
Yes.
And that was just an amazing experience that they built the suit for me. And
now tell me about that experience, like because only a few people have got to don the Superman outfit. Like was that just like your spine was just like, oh my god?
It was amazing that it goes in pieces. Like as they build it, they do. You get to wear a little bit of it. I'm wearing a skin suit, and then I'm doing this. And then they fit you for it was actually a flak jacket that's under. It was a flak vest that attaches the cape because the cape's too heavy. You can't just attach it to that.
Okay.
So then they do that, and then as you're piecing it together, and then I never wore it until the first day on set. So I walk on the set, they go, here's your trailer, and I go up, and then there's the trailer, it just says Superman on the door. I get to go in it, and then they said, put your stuff down, make yourself comfortable, we're going to take you to hair and makeup. And then they take me into there, and I'm literally sitting in between Dean Cain on one side, who's obviously Superman and Lois and Clark, and then Helen Slater on my other side, who played Supergirl in the 1980s Supergirl
that is
film.
amazing.
So I'm sitting between the two of them. The guy's doing my hair. He dyes my hair darker because you got to get it perfect.
You got it curl.
And they do this, and then I get to go put on the super suit, and they're like, okay, and then it all comes together, and it's like
I would have been like, okay, I'm sitting behind Dean Cain House, like, where's the beer? Let's crack open a beer.
Right. If only, and that's what gets tough. Is because they're used to it. They're both just veterans in the industry.
Probably the nicest people
forever, as nice as can be, and then you gotta be, I'm still fanboy. It's like I'm in this.
Being a fanboy is really cool, though. Being a fanboy is real cool. And my next question is kind of a lead up to a fanboy. We were talking about celebrities here. And as a fanboy and as a celebrity, what is your favorite celebrity besides you that came out to Contamination?
Oh, to the Contamination in general, I would have to say Hacksaw. It's pretty good. He was one of those. He was that patriot, waving that flag. Oh, of course. Yeah. It was. I go. Where'd the 2x4?
Yeah, where
he
is
told me
it?
The entire origin story of it. I didn't know that.
Awesome.
And it's just phenomenal that they get to do it. It's like, do I get a picture with him? Okay, like that's so cool, right? Yeah. So
I got two more questions. If a newbie came to a convention and he never went to a convention and he was like kind of worried about coming to a convention, what advice would you give to like a newbie convention guy, like a fanboy? Like what would you say to him?
I'd say just be open-minded because you're going to see more than would expect. Some of these booths here, some of the stuff, there's so much going on.
There is.
These things that it can be overwhelming. So it's just take your time. You can do a lap around the room and say, I saw it, but
And see,
you don't want to do it.
And this is a pretty good one because it's a smaller one. Like I would tell a newbie, start at a smaller one, like the one that I go to, like the biggest one I went to was Wizard World. And I was talking about that yesterday. That's got like 60,000 people going to it, guys. So I would say start like at a little one, but that's a good answer. And then
yeah, just take your time, talk to the people because some people can be intimidating. You know, guys sitting behind the thing with all of his pictures.
Yeah.
It's not intimidating.
And they're just people too.
Absolutely.
You know. And then my final question is I'm in film, and I know a lot of my other people are in film, and they're trying to get into the film business. What advice would you give us, like filmmakers, that we've made a lot of short films and stuff on YouTube, but we haven't made it to like the big times yet? What would you give? What kind of advice would you give us?
I think it's just keep on making content. That's the biggest thing because you learn as you go, and then you figure out who you want to work with. You figure out who does the best job that you meld with. I mean, it may be the world's greatest DP, but if you don't get along with them and you don't see eye to eye, then it's never going to work.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's just finding people that you enjoy working with because whenever you go and make a film, you spend a lot of time together.
Oh yes.
So
it doesn't matter if it's a Hollywood one or like the short film that I made for my senior project in college. We spent like 42 hours on.
Yes, so you have to be around people that you can not only work with but can tolerate and can vibe with because that's where one bad apple can rot the whole
ruin it.
It really does, and that could be anybody. It could be one bad makeup person and that's grumpy on set. Nobody's happy.
Because then everyone's like, oh God, I know I have to get makeup. I have to go over to Susan, and Susan's a nightmare.
Yeah, great. Yeah, last looks, and then she flies in, and it's like, oh, we're set up for this. What are you doing?
Yeah, like, where are you? Like, why haven't you got your makeup on? You're like, look, I just work here.
Right, yeah, exactly. So that's my main one thing.
I appreciate that, sir. Well, thank you. It's been an honor and a pleasure.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it.
And be sure to check out this interview, guys, at FearsMan26 on YouTube. Also, you can head on over to Contamination.com. Check this guy's stuff out. You want to plug some of your sites?
Oh, yeah, KevinCaliber.com. I got all my stuff up on there. Also, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, both of them, Kevin Caliber.
Nice. Well, it's been an honor and a pleasure, sir. And this is John Fears, and this is Kevin, and we're out of here.